Well, good afternoon from the Iowa State Capitol. Today, the House passed the Education Reform Bill, and I've touched upon this a little bit in the past, but it really, I think, is an important topic and one that I'm glad that the legislature has taken up this year. On a positive note, the language that I worked on to expand competency-based assessments to let districts move in a fashion that allows them to recognize the individual characteristics of the child, weave together different subject matters, and really drive a student's learning on a number of different subjects based on their individual interests and passions, was passed unanimously last night. It was the First Amendment up and received broad bipartisan support. That part of the bill, I think, really has the best chance at actual transformational change. You know, the system that we have today is based on an industrial model that was developed 100 years ago. And if you were familiar with the school system that we had in 1912, you'd probably be pretty familiar with the one that we have now in 2012. This individualized learning, not treating students as inputs in a machine where we put them in at the same time, take them through the same time, really, I think, has the potential for transformational change. And I'm really excited about that piece of it. Unfortunately, a lot of the rest of the bill cements in the old system. One highlight, for example, is mandatory third grade literacy retention. You know, we all want our kids to be able to read by the time they reach third grade. We need to make sure, though, that one, we're investing in those early literacy interventions in preschool through third grade. And secondly, by having an arbitrary cutoff at a certain age because of a certain score on a test, doesn't take into account the individual strengths and weaknesses of particular children. Somebody might be great at math and just need a little bit more help in reading. Well, that person's going to get held back under the hard and fast cutoff. To me, that just cements in the old factory model, one that we're trying to move away from. We need to keep working to find transformational change that acknowledges and meets the challenges and realities of today's economy, not the economy of 100 years ago. I'd love to hear your input about how we can change our system to meet today's challenges and realities. You can find me on Facebook at facebook.com/Tyler, Iowa, or on Twitter at twitter.com/Tyler Olson. I look forward to hearing from you.